You are now listening to Sir Ink's The Experience Podcast, where we talk about anything and everything kink. Now, this podcast is only catered to those that are 18 and above and may not be suitable for work, or as we like to say, NSF. But remember, you can always listen to us during your private time. Hello, kinky and kink-curious folk out there. My name is Sir Ink. So, this podcast is about baby doms, and I made that a joke to a friend of mine who was dealing with a guy that was saying he was a dominant, but he's more of a maybe alpha male dude, probably just more into swinging and kink than he is actually. The lifestyle of Bdsm. And the reason why I labeled him Baby Dom is because he was playing this role, but he had no mindset of how to train his sub for himself. And she's a tenured Kingster Power Exchange practitioner. And so there's an imbalance there. And part of the problem is not that he doesn't have experience, because he is learning a lot from her. She's a natural leader and teacher within the community as well. And, guys jump in because they want to have sex. They want to have a woman. They want to feel like, oh, I got this girl. It's really it's kind of ego, but we get ourselves in things sometimes that's a little bit above our head. But the problem isn't necessarily his inexperience, but his view of what he's into. And are you willing to do homework? Are you willing to listen to what needs to be done? Are you listening to how things need to be organized, and taking that base format and creating your own? And I don't think I can't say a lot of guys aren't cut out for the lifestyle of BDSM. I believe their view of relationships between men and women, the power exchange, I don't think they understand how much homework has to be done on oneself. Like how much you have to do homework you have to do on yourself and know what you want with a woman or a submissive. No matter what end of the slash you want, if you're a dom A or you're a dom, whatever the case may be. Like, do you know what you want with this person in your life? See, if you're a person with plenty of time, you might lollygag through some stuff. But when you're a person with a schedule, that's a busy work life, and has, a personal life that has things going on, so you have to have structure to what you want. And you have to know how a person, if you're going to deal with someone, how that person can add value to your life, and how and where they fit in. And understand that that's kind of general to me. But when it comes to the lifestyle, these people, these submissives need structure. They need structure. And, someone else's structure is not going to be your structure. So understand that coming into this lifestyle, you have to be ready to do homework. You got to be ready to go to school. You got to be ready to school yourself. You can't just come in here and just haphazardly figure it out. You can't just get involved with someone that's been into the lifestyle and not kind of take charge, take lead, and not, look, I don't have a lot of experience, but boom, this is what we're going to do. This is where I'm at with it. I can learn some more things, cool, but this is where we are. You have to understand, you have to set up structure. You have to set up structure. And if you don't set up structure, this whole thing can go left. So we have to keep those things ever present. So when I say baby Dom, is not because he's a new Dom in a lifestyle. He has room to grow. But I say baby Dom because it's his mentality. Because now he knows that he's not as advanced as he should be to deal with this person, but he's learning from him. But now he comes with the Debbie Downer conversation. Oh, well, I messed up. I'm learning. I didn't know this. I didn't realize that. And now he starts bringing in other things that kind of put some things in a relationship. They have some other agreements about who they can be with. And now it's all these questions like, well, who is he? What is he doing? Do you love him? It's all this kind of, self-destructive stuff. Because when guys feel like they're overmatched, they won't have an honest conversation, because an honest conversation means you got to step your game up. They don't want to hear that because they feel like their game is up. And your game might be up for regular women, but women that need structure, who crave structure and power over them, they need framework. They need, like, guys got to understand, if you get into this lane, this is what it is. You have to be the orchestrator. You have to be the architect of the relationship. You have to be the initiator. And you got to have stamina for this. If you don't have the stamina, just be a kinkster. It's cool. Just stay over there. Just be a kinkster, be a swinger, or be a vanilla, whatever the case may be. But if you're coming into this lane, you have to be ready to do homework. So if you're not solid with who you are as a man, or a dom or dame, if you're not solid in that position and being bluntly upfront with who you are and what you want and where every piece on your chessboard lines up, if you can't do that, if you're kind of like, well, the board just go the way the board go, nah, this ain't for you. But what do you think? Let me know. Leave your comments below. Don't forget, click like and subscribe, and let's have a conversation. You know how to find me, Sir INQ, on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And you can always email me at sirinq09@gmail.com. Thank you for listening. Until next time, peace.